Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Felipe. Felipe is from Colombia, so let's see what Felipe has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hi, do you hear me?
Hello Felipe, yes, how are you?
Okay, that's amazing. First time I have Zoom in this computer. It's like pretty new. So, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you doing today?
I'm great. Having a great day. Pretty chill. Yeah.
Amazing. How's your day been so far?
Great. So I've been seeing like a therapist. So that's what I was up to earlier today. Now I've been just like chilling at home. Yeah. Not
Amazing.
much to do right now.
How often do you see a therapist?
Um, at the beginning, it was like once a week for a
Mhm.
month, and after that, once a month.
I see,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
And
yeah.
tell me where you're from, Felipe.
I'm from Medellín-Colombia.
Wow, and what's the best
Yeah.
part of living there?
The best part, uh, it used to be climate because it's known as the city of eternal spring, but it has been raining crazy. Yeah, I guess global warming it is real for sure.
And how far are you from Bogota?
It's like by plane is like 30 minutes.
Not
Yeah.
far,
By
quite close.
car is like 6 hours
I
or more.
see.
Yeah.
And what do you do for living, Philippe? For work?
I am a graphic designer, but right now I'm putting all my energy. I'm becoming an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
I'm starting my own business, a skincare business.
Wow, that's why you have very shiny skin.
Yeah, good lighting too.
So you just kind of you are just going to the other professional direction right now.
Yeah, well, I know a little bit about skincare. I have a laboratory, like developing the formula with some conditions and ingredients that I requested.
Mhm.
But I'm still gonna be my own graphic designer. I know a lot about merchandising, selling products online, so that's what I'm gonna do.
It's all connected somehow.
Yeah. My side of the business, I still have a lot of knowledge when it comes to skincare, but I'm gonna be participating mostly in the other side of business.
Amazing. Philippe, before we start our journey, William the Magic Box, I would you like you to tell me something interesting about yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually a twin, but yeah,
Wow.
yeah, like the this um it was this twin was miscarriage, so unfortunately I didn't have to live with my twin, but that's something that I find really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Absolutely. And you have other siblings as well or not? You are the only child.
and no, I do have older brothers and one sister.
I see. Big family.
Yeah, yeah, Colombian family. I guess it's normal here.
Right. Are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Yeah.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend, okay? Of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay? Let's do it.
Okay.
Amazing. Okay, Philippe, before we start the game, during the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Yeah, fine.
First question for you is, what would your ideal life look like?
Mm, The one I have right now, actually. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm living my best self. A really good moment in life right now. So I would choose what I have right now.
And why is that?
Um, I think life is about experiences, and even if they're good or bad, they're still an experience that you learn something from it. That's the purpose of life, and that's how it works. And I like it. I've been learning a lot in the last couple of years about myself and my environment and everything.
And tell me something that you've learned about yourself, that's something new that you never thought that you would find this part of yourself. There's something that you feel like, okay, for the last 2 years or just now, you just realized something about you.
Well, I learned like maybe I learned how to allow to be myself,
Okay.
because in life situations I wasn't putting myself first. I was like abandoning my own self, and now I'm in a place where I always put myself first, so that also allowed me to know myself a little better.
Good. Amazing. Next question, Philippe. Let's do it. Next question is, what makes you really angry?
um Fake people, yeah, narcissistic people, but it's not just about them, it's about their actions and how their actions um influence the world. Yeah.
See, and you are kind of person that you get angry very easily, or you can control yourself and let it go.
2 years ago, I would say that I wouldn't control myself easily. Right now, I'm very in control of my own emotions, so I respond and not react lately.
And how did you get to this state of way of being like that? How did you
So I
work?
call you. I've been seeing a therapist. That has been a big help. But before that, I was awakening from um from situations in life that might be they are traumatic, and you kind of that trauma, at the moment is bad, but after you overcome it's life changing. And from that, I've been trying to heal, and more than healing is like being my best version of myself.
Amazing. I think, yes, I think when you start to learn and accept in the way we are, we get to a better place always. That's what I believe as well.
Yes, unfortunately, some people, and that was my case, you need to find a point in your life that goes very low so you can go very up.
Yeah, sometimes you need to go all the way down to kind of come me up upstairs and see how
Yeah,
the lights out there.
yeah, like a breakup point.
Absolutely. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me what's the best part of being a graphic designer and what's the most challenging part?
The best part about being a graphic designer is being creative, creating, playing around with colors and shapes. And the worst part about being a graphic designer is that it's very underestimated, unappreciated by a lot of people that work in other areas.
Mhm.
Maybe they don't see the value um, in design as they see it in managing money, being a lawyer or being a doctor. I know I may not be saving lives, but I know my contribution to society and my work is valid.
And when was the moment that you realized that, okay, I would like to be a graphic designer? There was some inspiration, or you just felt like, okay, I'm gonna choose
Yeah,
this path?
I've been really good at drawing and always been since I was a kid. Um, and I had that gift with me. Um, but I really, really realized that I wanted to be a designer after living in Canada in 2010 because I was very inspired by Canadian design. I think I really admire Canadian designers, fashion designers, graphic designers. So I knew it was an industry that I wanted to be a part of.
And why Canada?
I decided to learn English there. I think I managed that. But it was like a good option because I had family living there and that was it was practical, one of the reasons that I found.
And where's about in Canada?
I lived in Montreal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've been there 3 times. My best friend lives there.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
It's good to
yeah.
have a friend there. Yeah.
Last time I was there was last Christmas. I spent Christmas there. So in New
Oh,
Year's Eve.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. The last time I was there, it was like 2 years ago.
Okay. Next question for you is, what was your worst wardrobe mistake?
My worst wardrobe mistake. I don't know. I think every day. I don't know. I find it that I really like my outfits, even if they seem to be horrible, because I feel comfy or whatever. And I live in Colombia, and I dress up as if I lived in other country, I think. Like a lot of people think I'm a foreigner here because of the way I dress. Some people find it's wrong, but I like it.
Amazing. Next one, let's do it, Felipe. Next question for you is, what is your lucky number?
My lucky number, I would say number 5, because it's a number that it's in the middle, and it is, I don't know, it's like you have also like 5 fingers. I really like the number, and you can divide other numbers with 5 very easily and multiply it by 5 very easily. It's a really good number, I think.
And you are, we are in January, starting off a year right now. Are you kind of person that make new resolutions this time of the year, or you just live by the day?
Yeah, I don't really believe in that much. I try to do that every month, regardless of the year. But this year, I think I had a New Year's Eve resolution because I finished seeing a therapist, like at least like the once a week sessions in December. So for January, I was like in this mood of, oh, a new me, a new version, a better version of me. So yeah, I think I had a New Year's resolution this year.
Amazing. Ready for another one?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next question. Okay, Felipe from Colombia. Next question is, who is your biggest hero?
I don't have a specific person, but I would say that anyone that is trying to be a better version of himself and do something great for the world, like an activist, LGBTQ plus activist, domestic violence activist, any kind of person that is trying to put that that is trying to make the world better, that person is going to be my hero.
Saying that, Felipe, how is, in your opinion, being gay in Colombia? How do you find it?
There's obviously like a macho culture here, but I lived in other countries where it's also difficult in different ways. So I wouldn't say Colombia is the worst country to live with if you're gay, lesbian, trans. I think there's a lot of acceptance here. It is. I think it's legal to get married here. I don't know about having kids, adopting. I'm not sure about that. I never had the chance to adopt a kid with someone, so I don't know. But that's something that I would suggest people to look up. Yeah, it's really nice. In a way, like there are a lot of things here to do. Uh, Gay bars, drag shows. Yeah.
And did you always have the support of your family being gay?
I never had it. I still don't have it. It's something that they know, they accepted, but like full support, that's something I don't have. So I have to give that to myself.
See, all right. Next question. Let's do it, Felipe. Next question is, what makes you the saddest?
The saddest?
Yeah.
People taking advantage of others. Yeah, I that makes me very sad. The fact that some people need others to accomplish things that they wouldn't accomplish by themselves, but like to force it and also put responsibility in other people. I That makes me very sad.
See, and when was the last time that you felt like that because of this situation?
Well, as I was starting my own business, um I had one of the first laboratories. They didn't like do the product as I asked with the ingredients that I asked. Instead, they put very cheap ingredients, and I don't know. I felt down by them, and when I told them that I wasn't interested in going forward and I wanted my money back because I already paid a portion of the money that I had to pay. They didn't want to give me the money back. They thought that it was their money, and I was at the end I had to say, okay, let's say you take 10% of this money. I think it would be fair because you already did some work. You didn't do it the way I asked, but at least I guess you did it. So that's the way we manage it, and at the end it went pretty well. But the fact that they tried to keep something that it's not theirs, it was like bad.
Yeah, it's difficult sometimes to deal with the situation. As you said, it put us down somehow.
But it's part of life, and
Yeah.
for my for my next adventure with the next laboratory, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go better, and I learn from this situation and I can manage it, and I know some other obstacles are gonna come in the way, and now I know how to solve it.
Absolutely. Everything's part of the journey.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
in the end of the day. Next one, let's do it. Before the next question, tell me about your YouTube channel.
Yes, I do have, but I only have one video. It is my for a graphic designer portfolio. Well, I'm not only a graphic designer. I'm focused on audio visual product. So video editing, filming. That's like my main area of interest in design and that's where I have my portfolio.
I see. Okay. Next question is, which person do you talk to the most?
Myself. Kidding. Right now I have a good friend, and if it's not me, he's the other person that I would talk to pretty often, almost every day. He's a good friend. He's an immigrant here, not yeah, other countries like London and US and Canada, they're not the only countries with a big portion of immigrants. Now in Colombia, we have a lot of immigrants and they're from Venezuela. And one of my best friends, the one that I always mostly talking to, he's from Venezuela.
I see. And what's the biggest similarity between both of you and the biggest difference?
The biggest difference that we have, it's something practical. It's like I can do a lot of things like own a credit card, um, health insurance, and he doesn't have those things, unfortunately, and that, you know, that makes him a vulnerable person, because I've been an immigrant myself in other countries like Canada, and that side of being an immigrant, it makes life very difficult, and I feel for my friend in that situation, so I come for him as much as I can.
Mm-hmm. And is the biggest similarity?
The biggest, I think we both have a pretty chill personality. We both love doing sports, music. We love talking about music, and that's a really good thing that we both have in common.
See. Questions left for you, Felipe. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me about your tattoo here in your neck.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a moth. So have you ever watched the movie Silence of the Lambs?
Yes.
Yeah, so it has the skull that they usually have on top, but it's not really about the movie. It represents you know, this animal eats the walls and it's considered a plague. And so it's related to destruction. So in India, they have a lot of gods, and one of them is Kali, the god of destruction. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but you know, I see destruction as a part of life. You know, as a part of reinvention, not only destruction by itself, because that's bad, but this destruct something to construct something new. That's what I find like very good, like transforming the I love the concept of transformation.
And it's the only one you have, or you have other tattoos as well?
I have lots. Yeah, I have one here. It's a Canadian boat.
Oh,
No,
wow.
sorry, an Indian boat. I also lived in India, so I get a lot of inspiration from India.
Wow. Okay. Next question is, what do you think people need to know about each other before they start a relationship?
Their values. Yeah, a lot of people don't know the other person's values. And not only it's about asking, it's about like making sure that the values that they're praising are the values that they're actually putting in action. Like, let's say, for example, if someone tells me that being on time and being responsible is really important to them, I want to make sure that they're actually doing that.
Yeah. Good one. 2 questions left for you. Let's do it. But before the next question, as you live in different countries, yeah, tell me something about Colombia that you go like, okay, I'm very proud of my country. Tell me something that is unique in your opinion about Colombia?
Oh, that's pretty easy. Yeah, we have the Amazon, and we have jungles. It's very tropical, yeah, and we have lots of climates in the same country. We don't have seasons, which is great. We do have like a rain season, but not as bad as having a winter. Sorry, I don't really like winters, and we don't have a winter here, so yeah.
For some reason you're describing Colombia. I have thought about Brazil as well, where I come from. So there is a lot.
Yeah, I bet it's pretty similar. Like at least the temperature,
In the Amazon
the
as well.
tropical forest.
We have the Amazon as well. So very similar.
Which city are you from?
A state called Mato Grosso.
Okay, is that south or north?
North, like the middle of Brazil.
Oh,
Yeah.
the middle. Okay, that's cool. Pretty nice.
Next question is, what scares you the most about your future?
What scares me the most about my future? I used to be very scared about that, but right now, as I learn more about life, I feel like any challenge is just gonna be part of my life. I believe in karma and dharma, and I don't believe in casualties. I believe in in everything. Everything has a reason why. Yeah, everything's written. It's like a story that it's written, so I cannot really change anything. I can only do my best, take care of myself the best, and carry life.
And why India?
So after I graduated, as a graphic designer, I found an internship in India. I wanted it to be somewhere else, like in Europe, US, but at the time, that was like the country that had the most internships at. And actually, it was amazing. I don't regret any of that. It wasn't what I wanted at the moment, but it was what I needed at the moment. I needed to see other realities, and India definitely made me see a big contrast of a country which I loved.
Amazing. And how long you were there for?
It was like about 4 months or 7. I don't remember. It was like a long time ago.
Okay. Ready for the last one?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. Last one. But before the last question, people watching the interview right now, would you like to do to start a career in graphic designer, yeah? Or go to university as well? What would be your best piece of advice?
Don't let people take advantage of you as a graphic designer. Know that even if what you do is creative, it still has a value. So you're the one who puts the value on that. You should make sure that they're paying what they are supposed to pay, and don't feel any less because you're doing something creative.
Very good point. Last question for you is, tell us about your guilty pleasure.
My guilt, eating fast food. Yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of exercise. I seem to be skinny. Well, I guess I am, but it's because I do a lot of exercise to compensate the fact that I eat fast food often. Today, I ate a Colombian hot dog, and it's not a normal hot dog. It has more calories than any other hot dog in the world because it has like a lot of sauces. It has not only the sausage, it has bacon, it has mozzarella cheese, it has little eggs. I don't know the name of the animal that produces the small eggs. I don't remember the name in English. And it has like a salad, but it's really sweet. So it's pretty bad for your health, but pretty good for your soul.
And what's the-
Colombian hot dogs. Like if someone's like watching this, I really hope you come here and try them.
I'm already hungry just thinking about.
Yeah, they're delicious. Love them.
Amazing. It's not the end yet, okay? Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words and you just tell one word that comes to your mind. Big thinking, okay?
Okay.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game.
Okay.
One word for family.
Companionship.
Love. Yeah.
Trust.
Money.
Well-being.
Life.
Karma and dharma.
Sex.
Sex. Fun.
Politics.
Challenging.
Religion.
Unnecessary.
Fear.
Unnecessary too. And no, sorry, I would change it. Fear is necessary because that makes us like make good decisions sometimes. So I would relate fear to part of life.
Okay. Friendship.
Help.
Regrets.
Unnecessary. That's unnecessary.
Desire.
Oh, that's a very difficult one. wait, like, give me one moment. Desire.
Colombian hot dogs. Joking.
Yeah, Colombian hot dogs. That was a difficult. Yeah, that desire that goes with food and sex too. Let's go back to sex and let's put desire next to it.
If I say sex, you say hot dogs. If I say hot dogs, you say sex.
Same thing. All related.
Success.
Eating a hot dog after sex.
Okay, if you say so, you're just giving ideas now to people, okay? They're gonna eat the hot dogs thinking about sex afterwards or the opposite.
It's like smoking a cigarette after sex. Like imagine if you just eat a lot after sex.
Ooh. Wish.
We wish work. Yeah.
Happiness.
Work for what you wish for.
Happiness.
Happiness. Moments. Yeah.
One word for India.
One word for India. Contrast is my favorite word for India. Contrast.
How about Canada?
I cannot say that. I was gonna say boring, but it's not boring. It's fun and boring at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, I would say both. It's boring and fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
One word for Colombia.
Fun.
And
You're
the
never
last one.
gonna get bored here.
Say again.
You're never gonna get bored in Colombia. Never.
For sure. The last one now, graphic designer, one word.
Colors.
Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend, what is the most beautiful thing about Felipe, and what's something that he still needs to work on, to improve on? What your best friend would say?
I think he would say that I'm reliable and honest. And one thing that my friend might say that I have to work on, it's on my self-esteem. And that's something that I've been doing lately. But you know, I'm there. I'm feeling better than I did last year.
It's interesting because you come across a very confident person, like you are confident with yourself. So your work is in progress and it's already showing.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, I'm very extroverted. That's part of my
Okay.
personality, but in other areas, I feel I used to feel insecure. Now I feel better about myself.
Amazing, very good. Let's play now, Philippe and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. I like your moves. I'm gonna follow you now.
It's the only thing I can show off on camera. Yeah.
Before you ask me the question, tell me what's your favorite Spanish word?
Pasión, which is
Pasión.
passion.
Okay. You can ask me a question now, Philippe.
Okay, I bet a lot of people ask you this. How long? Oh no, why? Maybe yes, maybe a lot of people had asked. Why did you decided to move to London?
Right, good question. Back in Brazil, I started studying English when I was 12 years old, and I always been passionate about the language, and I always wanted to live in a country where I could speak English every single day. Back in Brazil, we have this American dream. I'm sure in Colombia as well. We have this fascination about living in the US for some reason, the American dream. So, of course, it's very difficult and hard because, at the time, my parents, they couldn't financially support me to live abroad. So long story short, I had the opportunity to go to Portugal when I was 19 years old, and I didn't think twice. I said, okay, you know what? Let's do it. And from Portugal, I moved to London, and I've been living here for the last, say, 18 years now. And I must say, it's a dream come true. So I live in a country where I can speak English every single day. And also, back in Brazil, I always have this personality, a very adventurous personality, to go after my dreams, to help my family, to have a better life. And that was one of the main reasons as well. I want to explore the world. I want to live in a place where I could improve myself, and I could as well help my family back in Brazil. So those two answers. It's about the language, and also I wouldn't find. I was looking for a place where I could be myself, and also try a better life. So that's how I've been in London, and actually I'm so lucky, and I feel so home. I feel so like part of the country that I found my place. I never thought one day I would live in London or even in Portugal. And it's so interesting how life takes in a direction that you're not expecting, and you find yourself happy there. So yeah, so that's the main reason.
That's amazing. Do you visit Brazil often?
I try to once a year, more or less, I go. I haven't been there for a few years now, but I try to go every year to see my family for sure. Yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
it's yeah, amazing. Have you been Brazil, by the way?
No, but I want to. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't very interested because I thought that it was pretty similar to Colombia in a way. So I wanted to see and visit other countries that were very different. But now that I feel more passionate about tropical countries, this very fun culture that we live here, I want to visit more countries in Latin America. Not only Brazil, I want to go to Peru. I want to go to Ecuador, Chile. Yeah.
Amazing. Did you enjoy the interview, Philippe?
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Yeah, it was
Thank,
it made my day better.
oh, thank you so much. I love the way we connected, and also as well how fast we connect to the interview. I loved it. We were trying to organize a day, and suddenly I was like, let's do it now. Why not? We are free.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I have the time, you have the time. It was perfect.
Thank you so much to take the time, and also thanks for being so open and talking about your experiences in life. Thank you so much. But before you
Yeah.
go, if you can
Yeah.
share a positive message or something that you live by.
So I mentioned this a lot of times. I live by, if you do believe in karma and dharma, life is gonna be, it's gonna get better, because if you're expecting something positive because you did something positive, that's really gonna happen. And if you expect something wrong because you did something wrong, that also is gonna happen, and it's gonna come back to you 3 times more powerful. So make sure you do the good instead of the bad. That's my message.
Amazing. Just explain something to me. Karma, and you said dharma. What means dharma?
So karma, I learned this pretty recent. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but karma means the negative actions.
Yeah,
They come back as negative actions. Dharma, it's good actions, and they come back as positive actions.
I see. I see. You just made my day now. I learned something new. I love it.
You're welcome.
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. Okay, for
A
the
ti
interview.
muchas gracias. Obrigado.
Ciao,
Bye.
ciao. Take care. Bye.
Take care.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye. See you next time.